Happy 2-year Brinkley-versary.
Yeah, 2 years in the rig.
Yep, actually, it was July 1st. Today's July 5th, but it's our first opportunity to sit down and record something for our 2-year Brinkley-versary.
Yep.
So we thought for this video we would talk about the most asked question we get from everybody as soon as they find out that we travel full-time in our RV. And that question is,
Where is your favorite place that you've been? Man, that is a tough question.
there's no good answer to that.
No.
Not one. Well, there's lots of good answers. There's not one answer. So what we did was we thought we would break it down into categories. Top 3 campsites that we've been to, campsites.
Mm-hmm.
Best food that we've had.
Yep.
Best restaurants. Hidden gems. Our top 3 hidden gems. And top 3 locations/activities. So locations that had great activities in just about every direction.
Man, this was tough. This was not an easy list to compile.
It was not.
We've done about 20,000 miles over the past 2 years, and I'm not sure how many states we've hit.
I don't know. We could look at our map.
You'll have to
How
look
many are left?
I know I did 22 last year, I think. So it's tough, man. That is a tough question to broach.
And we both have clickers.
Clickers.
We are charging clickers. We are dog training right now. We've met with the dog trainer one time. I'm going to give Megan a shout out at... Oh, I'm going to come back to that one because I always want to say it's positivity and it's not. It's
I don't know.
I've got her card inside, but it's Megan and she was wonderful.
Love it.
So
loved her.
We're working on Finn's reactivity. He thinks that the campground is his. So if he sees other dogs in the campground, people walking by,
It's his job to protect us and
yes.
to let everybody know that this is not the place for them to be.
Right. And when he barks and they walk away, which they would have anyway because they're going on a walk, then he feels like he's done his job and he's very proud of himself. So
Right.
we have to break that cycle, give him some new jobs.
All right. What's our first section we're starting with?
Campsites. But campgrounds/campsites.
Right? Love it. Well, starting at third place, we're going to start with one of our favorites that we loved. It was early on in our RVing career,
Travels.
is Shoshone Village. Shoshone Village, they're in Shoshone, California. It's just outside of Death Valley. Man, we just loved this place. It was just beautiful, secluded, had a natural hot springs attached to it. And there were just lots of nice hiking trails that we could go on.
Unique hiking trails.
Yeah, it was really nice. We really loved that place. Really, really a cool place.
Yeah, that's definitely a memorable place for us.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in at number 2 on the list, Creekfire RV Park in Savannah, Georgia.
Tough to go wrong with this one.
Yeah, this was a true RV resort without the RV resort price tag. Very affordable, and I don't know if it was because of the time of year that we were there.
Might have been.
It was late October. We were there the week of Halloween, but it was affordably priced, full hookups.
Especially for a resort.
Oh,
A true
yeah.
resort place.
They had hiking trails. They had their own little lake. They had their own restaurant. Close to Savannah, close to Tybee Island. Lots of attractions and every amenity you could imagine, and some you never dreamt of.
This was a bucket list place for us anyways.
Yeah.
We really wanted to go to Savannah, Georgia. It's just a beautiful place. The history's there. Just a gorgeous place.
And we just lucked out with Creek Fire. We really did. The cute little gift shop, camp store.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, restaurant on site. We were never able to eat there because the wait was always really long.
Mm-hmm.
We there have a lake where we met Nubby, their resident
Nubby.
little three-legged gator.
Missing his little paw.
Yep. Couple of swimming pools, I believe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They had a campfire area.
Had a lazy river.
Yeah. So it was, and we were there. We got to do the trick-or-treating.
And it was Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween in Savannah, Georgia. Come on.
So,
how can you go wrong about that?
So that was a great one.
And our number one, well, here we are. Chatfield State Park. We just love it here. There's so much to do here. We got the reservoir here. There's fishing. The sites are big and spacious here. There's wildlife going through the campground every day. It's just a beautiful place.
I don't know if it would come in as everybody's number one, but if you're coming and you want to camp in the Denver area, this is a great place to do it because you're about 30-40 minutes from Denver, from downtown Denver, with all those activities, the Rockies baseball team, the Colorado Avalanche, the Broncos,
downtown Denver, all the restaurants, and it's you really just can't go wrong here. The mountains are just a hop, skip, and a jump to our west here.
You can just see them. Waterton Canyon, which we'll be doing our next video on, is just down the road. The start of the Colorado Trail. Literally, bighorn sheep, just 2-3 miles maybe down the road from us.
Right.
Water sports, but for us, Colorado is home. This is where the kids are. And
our house used to be a stone throws to our east here. So.
This naturally came in at number one just because of the kids
and work. My work's here, my restaurant's here.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so much to do here in this neck of the woods. We just love it here. We love Colorado.
If you are going to book Chatfield, you need to do that months in advance. All right, now for our two honorable mentions. We both had our favorite, but I think we both really enjoyed each of these. Clark County Shooting Complex, north of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Loved it there. Loved it.
We stayed there for,
3.5 months.
Well, off and on, because you can only stay 28 days at a stretch. So it's 28 days in, 3 days out, and then back for 28 days. So we did take a couple little hops in between each of those to extend our, so that we could come back in.
Right.
But it is affordable. I think it was $35 a night, full hookups.
This was a couple years ago, so maybe they raised their
they might
prices
have
just a little bit.
24-hour security, and I am not joking. They've got in the evening there's a gate, and you have to have the code for the gate. During the day, there's a guard shack, and there's a guard at the shack. And then at night, there's a security guard in a truck, patrolling
all around it.
The grounds all night long.
Right.
It sits up on the hill overlooking Vegas. Beautiful red mountains behind you.
View of the strip. You can see all the lights.
It's gorgeous at night.
Gorgeous.
Now, again, this is a place you don't want to stay during the summer months. The proximity to all these attractions is, you've got Valley of Fire State Park, just north of Vegas. Amazing, beautiful state park. There's a campground there as well.
Cool place.
The extraterrestrial highway starts about an hour. So we did that in a day trip. Mount Charleston. If it's too hot on a day, we had days in the 90s. We'd go up to Mount Charleston and go for a hike because it is
up there.
20 degrees cooler
Right.
up there at Mount Charleston. So, and of course, you've got all the activities in Vegas. You don't have to do the Strip. There's so many things to do in Vegas.
All the food, all the entertainment. There's anything you want to do. Vegas used to be our happy place. We'll talk about our new happy place later.
Hoover Dam is close by, so many day trips. So that's why this is an honorable mention.
My honorable mention, also during our first year, was Lloyd Park out of Grand Prairie, Texas. Just loved it there. It was really pretty there. Large private campsites. Had covered picnic tables and fire rings. And a grill. Hiking trails. There's a lake right there, so it had all the water sports you need. They had rentals, and just a really neat place. And not only that, it was really close to all the Dallas attractions. We loved going down there, and we went into Delaney Park, and it was really loved it there. Loved Lloyd Park. I'd love to go back again. Yeah. But it's one of those other places that are it's a 2-week limit, so you can only stay there for 2 weeks. But the prices were great. It was just a great place.
Yeah, I think we paid around $40 a night for full hookups, but like Scott said, this site was enormous. It was deep and secluded, and there was a hiking trail right there on across the road from our site. So we loved that one. All right, next category, food. Where was the best food that we ate?
Man, we ate food everywhere. We eat out a lot.
We do. We shouldn't probably eat out as much as we do, but so number 3 on the list, and it was an overnight stop, but we found La Banca Italian restaurant in Milton, West Virginia.
Who would have thought?
It was an old bank, an old historic bank. It used to be the town bank.
Yep.
And they had converted it into a restaurant. The vault was still there. You could eat in the vault. It was such a unique, just the atmosphere was really amazing. They took us up to the second floor. It was just beautifully decorated and fun. But the food was phenomenal. The food was so good.
Amazing Italian food.
Oh my gosh. And the service, great service.
Loved it.
We don't know anything else about the town. We don't know anything else
It
about
was so random.
attractions in the area. But I'm telling you, if you were anywhere close to Milton, West Virginia, you've got to go
check out La Banca.
La Banca Italian restaurant.
So number 2 on our list was the Columbia restaurant in Ybor City in Florida, just south of Tampa. Love this place. It was just such an incredible place. The history behind it. Teddy Roosevelt came through there with the Rough Riders on his way down to Cuba. I had the paella. Some of our other guests, Lisa's brother and sister-in-law, had the Cuban sandwiches. They were amazing. The architecture in it was incredible.
Impressive.
It's very low-key. Incredible place. I'm looking forward to going back there, I promise.
They did a tableside salad that was so delicious. And in their gift shop, they actually sell the salad dressing. So we bought some and a gift bag of stuff for my sister-in-law's birthday in May. We left there. Yeah, we left there the end of February, and I made Scott stop on the way back home from work so that we could put together a gift bag of stuff from her, because it left such an impression on the 4 of us. It was really, if you're in the Tampa area, highly recommend.
You have to go there. You have to
Columbia
go there.
restaurant. Yep. All right, coming in number 1 on the list, and this isn't because it's the best food, although the food was good. It's because of everything else that it offered.
I probably put on about 10 pounds at this place.
Oh, I know I put on weight at this place. Sunset Bar and Grill in Ruskin, Florida. It was about 2 miles from our campground on the beach. Beautiful sunsets. We went at least once a week and just sit and watch the sunset. If it was cold, we could sit inside. Seating for, I don't know, hundreds probably.
Probably.
So there's 4 different seating areas. There's 4 different seating areas inside the restaurant. And then there's some seating outside the restaurant.
Right.
They have a fire pit. It's right on the water.
A little tiki bar.
It's not little. It's a
Big
really
tiki
big
bar.
tiki bar. So we did Thanksgiving buffet there.
Yep.
It was really good.
It was good.
Yeah,
It was
it was
good.
really good. And then we did New Year's Eve there. We did Valentine's Day there, and it was just our place. It was where we went. I think we've tried just about everything on the menu.
Probably.
Yeah. And great cocktails, friendly atmosphere. The staff was amazing. It was just our place.
It was a home away from home.
Yep.
We've talked about it before, but
Yep.
that place felt like home to us. Well, our honorable mentions for the food portion. Like I said, we ate at a lot of places, and this was kind of a tough category for us to pick out. Man, my honorable mention have to be Mr. 01, Mr. 01, something like that, out of Dallas, Texas. They have several other outlets throughout the Texas area. But man, it had to be the best pizza I have ever had, and I eat a lot of pizza. It was unique toppings, it had great wine. God, I just love that place. I miss that place. I wish they'd come up with one out here in Colorado, because man, it would go like gangbusters. Just loved it there. They have lots of locations all around that area. I know we had them in Houston, and we had it in Dallas. God, I love that place. I can't wait to go back. What's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is Table Mountain Inn in Golden, Colorado.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me.
I know it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite places. We've not been yet since we got home.
No.
I keep saying I want to go, but it's beautiful Golden, Colorado on the main street. It's part of the Table Mountain Inn Hotel, but it's just really good Mexican food. It's kind of a fresh, modern take on Mexican food, so their sauces are a little bit different. Good service, really good service. It's my favorite Mexican restaurant to go to.
And it's
really
a
is.
pretty cool place. The location's great.
Mm-hmm.
The atmosphere is great. We had great service there.
You can sit on the patio and watch the people walking up and down Main Street, or sit inside. We've done both, but just love that restaurant. All right, next category is hidden gems. So when we started this life, we thought it was just going to be national parks and
Campfires.
big touristy attractions. We had a whole list, and we've done some of those things, but for the most part, we aren't in anywhere close proximity because of my work to those national parks or those big touristy things.
Right.
So we've sought out hidden gems, and man, this was another really big list and really hard to narrow down. So what's the number 3 on the hidden gem list?
Number 3 on the list is the Natural Bridge in Natural Bridge, Virginia. It's just a neat place. It's a huge, large stone bridge that goes over a little tiny river that carved it out. It's just a super unique state park. It had a big, huge gift shop. It's just one of the places George Washington surveyed. Just a super neat place. It had a great little hike down to it. not a crazy hike, but it was downhill.
It's lots of stairs. There's lots of stairs.
Lots of stairs, yeah. It was
Going back up was a little rough on my knee, but I just took my time.
right, but it was just such a neat place, and we would have never
Known about it.
we would have
Yeah.
never known about this kind of place.
Yeah.
We would have had no reason to look for this place, but we just happened to find it one night and figured, well, let's go take a look at it. And, just a really neat place.
Highly recommend that little hidden gem
Mm-hmm.
in Virginia. Okay, number 2 on the list. Yes, this one was so loved that it made 2 items on our list. So,
Yep.
number 2, hidden gems, Shoshone, California.
Who would have thought?
Little tiny town. Like it
Like
takes
a-
you
like a couple
30
hundred people.
seconds to drive through it. So not just the campground, which was amazing, but just the area. It's this little oasis on in the middle of the Mojave Desert on the edge of Death Valley that when you drive into it, you're like, wait, why? We're in the desert and there's palm trees.
Literally an
And
oasis.
greenery and natural hot springs that run through it. There's one restaurant in town, but it was decent.
Yeah, it was good.
We had dinner there a couple of times, and we had breakfast one morning that was really good. So
There was one gas station there.
one gas station.
Buy your gas before you
Yeah,
get there.
don't get gas in Shoshone. Off the beaten path. There's a little museum. There's
there
a
was
museum
a
that we
museum
walked
there.
through.
Yep.
But yeah, hiking trails, and it's just this hot springs oasis.
The swimming pool is filled by the hot springs.
Yeah.
Really cool.
At the
really
RV
cool.
park. Just if you're looking for a peaceful getaway in the months of late October, December, January, February, I wouldn't go past
Not
February.
June, not June,
probably.
July, August.
I don't even know if I would chance March, but that Shoshone's your place. But
Wow,
make sure you
100%.
stock up on anything you need, because the closest town with
Pahrump.
Pahrump probably, which is about 30-40 minutes away. So what's number 1 on our hidden gems list?
Number 1, I don't know if anybody's ever been there, but we just love this place. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Just a great little town. It has a couple of really good state parks there. The falls are there. It's just beautiful there. There's all kinds of activities around there. There's while we were there, we went to the minor league hockey game that was there.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. What were they? The Buffalo?
I can't. Bison or something.
Bison.
The Stampede.
The Stampede.
Yeah.
The Stampede. Yep. Just a really fun town. And then, not to mention, as a side note, that's where our kids are at. So we love going there. While we were there, we stayed at the Red Barn down in T,
South Dakota.
South Dakota. Just loved it. Just can't say enough good things about Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah.
We really had a great time there. The food's good there. Just had a great time.
Honorable mention for hidden gems. Mine would be Ruskin, Florida. And if you've ever driven through Ruskin, Florida, you probably are scratching your head thinking, why would this be considered a hidden gem? Because once you get off that main road, 41, which runs south from Tampa to Sarasota, there is just so many little treasures to see and do. We spent 3.5-4 months there, and you're close to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
There is an amazing state park there. We'll put the name in here, but manatee viewing. If you stay at the state park, you can rent canoes or paddle boards,
Mm-hmm.
and just boat with the manatees.
Right.
Apollo Beach is the next door neighbor where the Apollo Beach Manatee Viewing Center is at. We saw lots of manatees.
Yep.
Hikes, great hikes, good beaches. Apollo Beach is a nature preserve with a phenomenal beach. Bahia Beach in Ruskin is a nice, really nice beach as well. Shopping. So if you get outside of Ruskin and off that main road, there's decent shopping. Sarasota is just a bit of a drive down. Bradenton is down there.
Right.
We loved it so much. Some great restaurants, but what we really fell in love with was the beachside restaurants. There was a couple of them that we went to that we absolutely loved.
Yep.
So food was good, and you can sit dockside on the beach,
Right.
and just watch the boats come in. And
Cool place. Cool
yeah,
place.
yeah.
We would definitely go back there again.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely
We'll go
go
back.
back.
All right. So, what is your honorable mention for hidden gems?
My honorable mention would have to be the extraterrestrial highway, just in the middle of the desert in Nevada. It's just a small little day trip outside of Las Vegas. Just had so much fun there. There's the Area 51. There's a bunch of cute little gift shops. There's a neat little restaurant outside of
Rachel,
Nevada. We had so much fun there. It was just a neat experience.
Area 51 isn't marked anywhere. You can't Google it and drive to it. But Rachel, when you go into Rachel, so the little restaurant there, but they also have a gift shop bug inside, and they have free maps to the back and the front gate of Area 51. So
that was an experience.
Yeah, we drove to the back gate, and it is, well, you'll see the pictures. But yeah, that was a really cool day trip.
Kind of a cool day trip.
Last category, locations / activities. So what locations have the best activities that we've done?
Well, number 3 on our list is Las Vegas. What can you say about Las Vegas? There's so much to do in Las Vegas. You know, we already talked about the extraterrestrial highway. The Valley of Fire is there. Mount Charleston is there. We just love Las Vegas.
When you think Las Vegas, people think the Strip and the casinos and the resorts. And we were there for several months and only went to the Strip 2, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, maybe.
But there's so much in Vegas to do outside of the Strip. So I would just highly encourage anybody, if you're not a gambling Vegas Strip kind of person, it's still something to see, because there's some amazing places and sights. And yes, there is nature and wildlife.
Yes, there is.
In the Vegas area.
There's things to do other than gambling and partying.
Yep. All right, number 2 on the list, and I don't think this is going to come as a surprise to anybody. Denver, Colorado.
Home sweet home.
Yes. Denver's a beautiful city, and you can stay in the Denver area and still be 30 minutes to an hour from the mountains, from beautiful mountain towns.
Easily.
Yeah. I highly encourage people. There is so much to see and do. Colorado, Denver area is very outdoorsy. Lots of wildlife. Great places to camp if you're a camper. Just outside the Denver metro area. So if you're a tent camper, we have so much dispersed camping in Colorado.
Right. Biking, if you're a biker, this is one of the meccas of biking.
Yeah, bicycling.
It's pretty spectacular.
Waterton Canyon, which is what our next video is going to be about, is just down the road from Chatfield State Park, start of the Colorado Trail. Most people don't know about that, but we'll highlight that in our next video. But wildlife, fishing, and any activity you can imagine. And the city of Denver itself has so much to offer.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So that's why, and of course, it's home. I grew up here. I spent most of my life here, and it will always be home.
It's one of my favorite places to be.
All right, Scott, you've got number 1.
I've got number 1, and man, this is my new happy place. Vegas used to be my happy place. I've been there 20 times, but this has overtaken it. New Orleans, Louisiana. God, we just love that place. The food is amazing. Amazing. Entertainment. There's just so much to do there. All Bourbon Street and all the French Quarter, all the history that's there.
Yeah. It was a bucket list item for both of us, and it exceeded our expectations. Yeah, we were excited about Bourbon Street. We were excited about the French Quarter. Just get in a vehicle and drive around the architecture, the history, the way of life. It is, and this last time, we stayed in a completely different area. We stayed southeast of New Orleans.
Yeah, just on the other side of the Mississippi.
Yeah, Belle Chase is the area that we stayed in. There's so many parallels between New Orleans and Las Vegas. So many areas of Las Vegas we didn't know about, little hidden gems we didn't know about. Same thing with New Orleans, is that everybody thinks New Orleans, they think Bourbon Street, they think French Quarter, and they don't realize how much else there is to do and see in Louisiana and New Orleans.
Right.
So, yes, it's one of our favorite places. That's why it made number one. All right, so that was our top three.
Top three.
Now our honorable mentions, and Scott, yours is first.
My honorable mention, it was a bucket list for us since the beginning, since we started this whole journey that we're on. Savannah, Georgia. Man, what a cool place. The architecture, the history, just incredible. You know, we took a trip out to Tybee Island.
That was fun.
Went to the aquarium there. Just incredible.
Yeah.
Loved it there. We were there for Halloween, so that even made it even better. They had ghost tours and just such a fun place. They had lots of entertainment there. I really hope to get back there someday soon. Well, and the final honorable mention for this list,
Badlands, South Dakota. And I would say any of that area of the Black Hills, South Dakota.
Right.
This was a bucket list item for me, not so much for Scott, although I think he was pleasantly surprised when we got there.
Loved it.
About how amazing it was. The weather was nasty the whole time we were there.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
So that put a little tiny bit of a damper on it. But, as we were leaving, we were headed to Deadwood and realized that in that area, you could park an RV or find a hotel or camp or whatever and make it your home base. And we've talked about maybe sometime doing that where we have all the kids, we find a base, because you've got Custer State Park. There is, Jewel Cave National Park. There's Wind Cave National Park.
Right.
There's Mount Rushmore. There's Deadwood. Just, you could, within an hour, hit any of those places along the route. There is so much to see and do in that area. But Badlands, between the wildlife, the beauty of the national park itself.
And don't forget Wall Drug.
Wall Drug, yes. Yeah. I guess you have to see it, because you can't not see it after you see all the road signs, but I've always been curious about it. Finally saw it. And I've seen it, and I don't need to see it again.
We're good.
Yep. But there's just so much to see and do there. So that's why it came in as our honorable mention. So that's our favorite places.
Our list.
Yep.
Hope you like our list. Hope you found something interesting from it.
A good place to eat near where you live that you didn't know about.
Right.
Or a hidden gem. Maybe an area that you didn't know about, or an area that you're going to be traveling close to that, you didn't know about.
Right.
Stay tuned for this new chapter of By the Campfire. Even though we are never
By a campfire.
Campfire. But we're sticking with the name
Love it.
because we want to be by a campfire.
I'd love to be there.
Well, not tonight. It's in the 90s, but
And there's 24 firestorms going out in our mountains here.
Stage 2 fire ban. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following us, supporting us. Hey, give us a thumbs up.
Please.
Leave us a message. Ask us questions. We would like to gather some questions and maybe do a Q&A video
Yeah, I'd love to do
coming
that.
up soon. So, bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.